Yeah, it's keep that over that.
And then you'll get to answer questions and stuff in front of you. Yeah, so number one rule to know is that if you tell the Metal Maidens about your show, they will tell everybody else. Just say that's need to know information there. Doesn't matter if you suck at social media because the girls will take care of it. They'll fucking tell everybody, man.
Come on down. And that's
hello, YouTube land. We don't have anybody on there yet. Sometimes we don't. Some Mondays people are fucking busy and they watch it later. Like I know Scott has like Taekwondo and then he watches it afterwards.
Nice.
No, maybe it's not Taekwondo. Sorry, Scott. If you watch this later, I know it's not the Taekwondo. What is it? I can't even remember. It's something way cooler than that though.
Cooler than Taekwondo?
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu? I feel like jiu-jitsu is pretty badass. Look at me. I'm so good at social media. I'm taking a picture of a freaking kick screen here. Look at me. There we go. What a great shot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to post that. Look how good
Are my chins in there?
No, I don't. I can't. You're not even on the camera.
Oh.
You guys are over here.
Okay. I just like anytime somebody talks to me and I'm like, "Ah, sexy am now."
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I know. I'm like.
All my guitar players here. Or bassists.
There's a lot of pictures like that of me, or like where I'm staring at my own boobs. Those are my favorite pictures.
Are you happy with your angles?
This is my best angle right here.
You're all happy with your angles?
This is my degenerate bass player.
What's your name?
Will.
Nice to meet you, Will. I'm
This is
Amy.
William.
Pleasure.
Grab another chair out of the hallway.
Hey, nice to meet you.
And this is Tori or Violet von Beaverhausen. Violet von Beaverhausen, right?
Uh-huh.
Burlesque extraordinaire.
Or something.
But look how weird we look if I make it 3D like my face.
I'm Papa Squat.
Awkward. Don't make it 3D.
Somebody's watching besides me.
Nice.
I'm watching.
Who's out there in YouTube land?
You can't prepare.
Did you tell your mother that we were going to be on the video? I told my mom. She doesn't like me though, so she doesn't care. She's mad at me right now.
Why is she mad at you?
Because I parent my child and she doesn't.
Seriously?
Yeah.
She wants to parent your child for you?
She's got her now. She's 18. Not my problem anymore. But like, yeah, she's a elderly mom. So loud.
Mm-hmm.
You jamming now?
I don't even need that on my head, dude. I can't even hear you guys.
Yeah, I was just gonna come. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was tired of shit. But Easy came over and gave me some bumps and bruise, and then he went to the second job. So I was like, I got to do something with this dumbass energy.
Nah. No, you get to talk.
True Thrasher.
You should put your beer can down now. We don't want YouTube to flag us.
But he needs beer.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can drink it.
And talk about it.
Hey, what's up with Casa Bonita? Have you been there lately?
Sorry.
I've been to Casa Bonita.
Dude,
Yeah, it's wild.
I went there trying to get in, and they were like, "You have to get on the waiting list."
I was on the list
Yeah.
like a fucking year.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm
it.
still on the list. Oh,
I'm
this is
on
our
the list
intro
right
song.
now.
Intro song,
I
Ace of
don't want to be
Spades
on
is
the
playing.
list. I just want to get in. I want to go watch monkeys and cliff divers.
It was
I
like
need my food.
cool place.
I'm on the
to be
waiting
blown
list.
by.
When I
Yeah.
I'm on the waiting list, so
Did you
just
do a
watch
cheese
when
and
I
monkey
I'll
or
text
something?
you when I get on
Oh
there.
yeah,
You
there's
have like
more
90
Gorilla.
days to
I was
come,
sad.
You can
right?
just cash at me and I'll buy the tickets. Yeah, because that's what we did. Amber got on the wait list. It's $40, and then you
A ticket?
and you but that pays for your meal and
Oh,
and,
okay.
and then I think drinks are separate. So when you get there, you don't pay anything out of pocket except for your drinks,
Okay.
and tips are included in everything already. So
Oh, nice. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
but you have to be on a wait
Yeah, I
list.
want to go. Yeah, let me know. How many people can you bring?
I don't know, probably however many you pay for.
Yeah, they let you pick like how many fucking people you're
Yeah.
making the appointment for and
There's
shit.
Cool,
probably a
let me
limit,
know,
but you know,
yeah.
like a reasonable one.
Because I'm supposed to be back like a lot this year.
Cool. We got a minute 40 seconds, and we're gonna go live.
Hell
Drink
yeah.
up, drink up, drink up.
Well, I don't know if you should do that in here. Just saying. You guys might know better than me. 'Cause
Yeah,
you've
they're
been here
it's
for-
not gonna do anything.
Okay. But they could
Okay.
probably
No
just
fire alarms.
because you're on the YouTube. So
I mean,
Just watch.
they know what we're doing in here.
yeah.
I go out and talk to the guy all fucked up, holding everything. I'm like, hey, fuck.
All right, cool. I just don't want you to like. I want them to come in and get mad.
Yeah, it's not a
I'm doing
library,
it
you know what I'm saying?
He's a
I'm
professional
over here
asshole.
doing it too. I'm just not on
Yeah.
camera.
He gets away with it all the time.
That's why you did that.
That's the difference.
Look at you. You're sneaky. So sneaky.
I'm a grandma. I know these things.
What's up with you being a grandma?
I have
Speak
three-
about that.
3 of them.
Well, I knew you had like an adopted like grandchild.
Yeah.
That
So
you brought to the owl.
my adopted daughter just had her second baby. He's a little boy. His name's Loudon. He's
Loudon?
15 days old. Yeah.
That is so cute.
Shout out to Brooke if
She
she's
needs a
listening.
puppy. Tell her.
They're
You
gonna
were
live with
just
me, so
trying
they
to
can't.
push puppies on everyone.
You want a dog?
No.
It's a tiny dog.
All right. So in a second, we're gonna see if the volume works here.
Cool.
23 seconds. What's up, YouTube land? There's people watching. You guys
Are the
should
people watching?
interact.
What's up, what's
Can they hear
up?
us? Can you hear
Yeah,
us?
they can hear
There's
it.
2.
Don't look at me.
One.
Patrick. Somebody named Patrick.
Stop looking at
Carney?
me,
Hi,
Patrick.
Patrick. How do you see that?
Is
Can
that
you
the
see
super
that?
dad extraordinaire?
Right up
I
there.
can't see that
It says-
far.
Oh, okay.
You can pull the YouTube up on your phone.
Okay. Be like, what is she looking at? Get off your phone.
Hello and welcome to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. I am your host, Methylene Blue, and we are in the studio today with Aeon Cruz,
What's up?
Violet von Beaverhausen,
Hey.
and Christian from Acid Sentence. And what was your name again, buddy?
Will.
From Acid Sentence. And we are at the Band Cave in Denver, and we're going to talk to you guys about your music. So what's going on? What are we gonna listen to first? Off your album, I think we got Agents of Chaos lined up first. Do you want to tell us anything about that?
Yeah. It's just the second single I put out. And really it's just a party song, you know?
I think when
Going crazy.
you showed that song to us, you're like, we need one that's just fucking fast.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
fast.
One
Just
just
fast.
fast. Just fast and fuck the bullshit straight to the fast.
Go
Yeah,
faster, go
nonstop.
home.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
And so what else can you tell us about your music? I know you have a show coming up, so let's just plug the show as much as possible during this hour. Tell me about your show.
Yeah, we're playing April 3rd at HQ with 80s legends Flotsam and Jetsam,
Nice.
and then our buddies in Condemned to Burn. It's gonna be tight. Yeah.
Nice.
Come hang out.
And you guys have pre-sales for that, or what's the deal?
Actually, I don't know. About
They're
that.
they're selling pre-sales there themselves, the venue.
Okay.
You guys know how much it is?
holdmyticket.com.
I think they're like $10.
She knows.
I don't know how much they are, but I know they use
I
holdmyticket.com.
think they're 10, 15.
All right, so look it up. Acid Sentence at HQ on April 3rd.
Hell
If you're not there, then you are lame,
Yeah, it's
and you
cool.
better be
Or
watching
Gary Newman.
reruns of our show if you're not there.
Gary Newman, I did look, is the night before.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, we can
Yes.
go, so we can go promo your show the night before
new?
at Ministry.
The new?
Cars, bro.
Ministry, Gary Newman, and what was the other one? And then Frontline Assembly.
Yeah.
The night before?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was-
Remember
I
when
was
we got to
scared
sit
for
on
a
Al
minute.
I
Jorgensen's lap?
remember that.
You and
yeah,
me,
I
like,
was
how
just
is it that
thinking
you
that.
end up showing up when I get like these things? Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're just like, hey, I'm in town, and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna go sit on Al Jorgensen's lap. Do you want to come?
Yeah,
and you're
I
like,
do.
yeah, dude, we're gonna go hang out. But like that was so funny because we got on the bus and he was like,
That sounds like
he was
great
all
shit.
Amy, and I was like, dude, do you remember my name? And he was all, yeah, and he was like, Aaron, this is the kind of people you bring on the bus. And he was like, girls, come take a picture with Uncle Al. And he just had us come over and sit on his lap and take a picture with him. I was like, that's the first time he has ever asked me to take a selfie with him. So that was cool. It's usually the other way around, you know. But yeah, so that's fucking all right. We can go to Ministry and then we can go to Acid
yeah.
Sentence. We can do both
I think
things.
that was a lot doper when I have to sit on my Uncle Al's lap.
Oh, sorry, Uncle Al, you just got called out. But right on. So yeah, so if you guys are going to Ministry the night before, look for Christian and the Metal Maidens, and we'll be promoting their show the next night. What else can you tell me about this song, Agents of Chaos?
It was the first song I recorded in my studio. You know, I have a little studio and I'm learning to record everything by myself. And yeah, a lot of trial and error, but you know, the first one, and I'm proud of how it sounded.
Right on. So tell us like about Acid Sentence. This is from what I understand. I ran into you at a show at the Squire, and from what I could hear of you telling me, you were like, this is your project, and so you're like the main energy behind it, or tell me more.
I write, record, and produce all my own music. And then I have my buddies that help me out. Like I've known this dude for years, and we used to play in a band called Pterodactyl. And, Pterodactyl.
I love pterodactyls. Who doesn't love pterodactyls? Yes, on cue even.
But
now we just need a dolphin. Like, how do you do that? I can't do it. Or can you fucking do it?
Yeah.
Dolphin sound.
Dolphin sound? I can't do the dolphin
No,
sound.
but yeah, it was just like a little project that I dropped the song Darkly Forever, and then ended up getting some steam, and decided just to full force go for it. And I've always been in bands that as soon as we start kind of like blowing up, a member quits or something happens, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do it myself.
And so tell me how you got this guy here.
Well, you gotta hire motherfuckers to play it live, you know.
Yeah,
so are you the one tried and true motherfucker that keeps showing up?
Yeah,
or what?
And I met him on Craigslist.
Craigslist.
During the pandemic.
Yeah,
Nice.
Right when it started.
Nice.
Yeah, I posted an ad. I was like, looking for musicians trying to play thrash, like Megadeth, Metallica, Municipal Waste. He responded, and I literally met him that night, and we jammed. And since then, like, he's just, my go-to.
And so then you have other people filling as just 3 pieces all the time? Or?
It was 3-piece for about 2 years, right? About 2 years, and then we just hired. I just hired Stogie from Fiends to play guitar.
Shout out to Fiends.
Yeah,
Nice.
Shout out to Fiends. Easy boots, senior boots.
Did you tell them all to watch tonight?
Say what?
Did you tell them all to watch tonight?
Yeah.
They better be watching.
Yeah.
Or listening. So if you're at home and you're watching on the YouTube or you're listening on the radio, there's 2 ways to partake in this broadcast. You can listen on thirdyearradio.com and hear all the music and hear us talk. And you can also watch on the YouTube, the Resident Rockstar Magazine YouTube. There's a link on our socials and the Metal Maidens website, and you can comment. It looks like Paige is talking to us on the YouTube. What'd Paige say?
Well, there was a comment about people still use Craigslist.
People still use Craigslist. And then somebody named Patrick says, Patrick, hello. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Patrick. And hello.
And a bunch of
is Aeon on there? Is that you?
Me?
No, it's just
I'm
a bunch
here.
of love for her.
Oh, it's love for Aeon. Yeah.
I love you.
So if you guys aren't familiar, Aeon has been a metal maiden for quite a long time, but she gets around. Like you're in like fucking Florida. You're like in Florida, and then you're like, I'm here, and I brought my house and all my pets, and then you're like, so yeah, just magically show up in my life. Oh yeah,
I got
you
dogs.
love your dogs.
They're adorable.
They're really cute. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll show one in the YouTube video, but she's got puppies. If anybody wants puppies, they're in the RV outside.
Yep.
And and Wednesday we're gonna go watch your movie screening at the
Mayan at 7
Mayan?
p.m. at the Mayan.
Yeah, tell us about your movie.
So it's called Merry Birthday, Happy Christmas. So basically, I have a birthday on Christmas, and I feel gypped out of my birthday. But
As so many kids do.
so many kids do, and it's kind of lame because everybody else gets a birthday party and a Christmas party, and I kind of get gypped out of it. And I end up going to a birthday party over the summer, and I meet a boy who has a birthday on the same day. So we become best friends, and we have little Merry Birthday, Happy Christmas parties in our treehouse every year. And then we grow to be adults, and we happen to see if we fall in love and decide we want to go further, or if we
don't ruin it.
Well, I know we don't know, because is it better to try to go into a relationship, or is it better to just remain friends? So we don't know.
That is the question, right? Isn't
But
that
we
always
filmed
the
it.
question?
Yeah, we filmed it here last summer,
I've done
actually.
that movie a lot.
I think it's just called polyamory now.
Yeah.
That's what it's
It's not really that there in the movie though. But yeah,
I already
so
thought of a sequel for it.
the sequel.
Yeah, about Halloween. It's Halloween instead of Christmas.
Happy
Your
Christmas,
birthday is
Happy Halloween. Wait,
happy
Merry
birthday.
Christmas, Happy Halloween.
Yeah, or no, birthday instead of Christmas, and Halloween instead of
Happy-
Halloween, like the nightmare before Christmas, but the birthday before Halloween.
The birthday before Halloween.
Yeah.
We got
so Christmas sucks.
trick-or-treating together. Yeah,
Sorry, I got off topic. I'm sorry.
We filmed it here last summer, and we are now happy to present it. So if anybody wants to go, you guys can send me a message, and I'll put you on my guest list.
And where should we message you at?
message me on Aeon Monster on Instagram, or you can, I guess if you're friends with me on Facebook, or you can send it to Amy and she can be in charge of everything.
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding.
As I always am. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, no,
Or
it's
you
fine.
can, yeah, I'm
You're
just
not the
Aeon
only one
Monster.
who puts me in charge of things.
I know.
Look at what we're doing right now.
Yes.
Comment
your name and how many tickets you want. And
They just like left me wide open with this thing. I was like, "You made a mistake, boss, by giving me a radio show," and he was like, "I know." Sorry, Bobby. We say "fuck" a lot.
Are we allowed to say
Okay.
that?
No, I do.
Oh,
I don't give a
Okay,
shit.
cool. I was like trying to watch my words.
I mean, you know, like I don't know.
Unnaturally cursed.
Otherwise, I'd be like, why'd you invite me?
We try not to use it as like every other word, but you know. But yeah, so let's listen to the song.
Right on.
Up next on Third Ear Radio, we have Agents of Chaos by Acid Sentence. Woo. Okay, so I like queso.
Okay,
I like queso.
I like queso.
Oh, I was like, is the microphone still on?
Yeah,
Oh, it was you. It was you. I
Because I
see.
can kind of see us, but I can't hear us, so I can't see the comments because I can't see the comments that
Yeah,
far
I
away.
can see the comments on my phone. Short
They got a band over
fuse
here?
guitars?
Yeah.
Is that what that says? Yeah.
What's up?
Had
Where
that
do you
for a
guys
minute.
practice? Or do you?
Hi, Ryan.
I guess you would practice for a show.
Yeah.
Do you write all the music
I have a studio.
at your house?
No, downtown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we could have used your studio.
How do you know?
Now I know.
We
could have
Now
gotten
we're
some,
just
like,
gonna like
acoustic
camp out at your
versions of
place
this,
all the
yeah.
fucking time.
Yeah,
And just
sure.
be like, yo, we're coming over. We're gonna do the radio show.
Yeah, I'm down.
Actually, we're looking for a Metal Maidens HQ right now because I live in Loveland, which is like an hour away, and it sucks to drive up here every day and to like try to get bands to drive up there. So I've been running this place. We were doing it at Freaky's for a while, but like it's tax return season and there's too many people getting tattoos to use Freaky's right now. It just becomes like intrusive and you know,
The
like
spot that
people
I'm in
walk
right
up to
now
us
is
and say
like
stupid stuff.
underneath of a electronic building, I guess, you know. That's their business or whatever. But there's a bunch of rooms down there, like Burial Plot. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they have a room down there. Potato Pirates used to practice down there and
Oh, nice.
shit. So yeah.
Yeah, there's just a bunch down there.
Where is this?
It's off of Colfax and
Fillmore.
Fillmore.
Is this the place where Primitive Man used to practice?
I
Or
think so. It's like a
It's like-
block from Bluebird.
yeah, it's like a basement and
Yeah.
a long.
Yeah.
It's like a long.
Yeah.
All right, so like I took pictures of Primitive Man down there for Relapse Records for their when they got signed to Relapse. And here's the funny story: I was moving into my new apartment, right? And I fucking dropped everything and got in my friend's car and drove up there to do this photo shoot, and I forgot my camera and that pile of shit.
Oh, no.
And I had to shoot a show that night, and guess it was Ministry. It was fucking Ministry. So
The
we
one
had
I
to
was out with you?
No, it was a different one.
Oh.
And so isn't that funny though? I've shot them a lot. But yeah, so we had to drive all the way back to fucking Loveland and get my fucking bag,
Oh, God.
drive all the way back to Denver, and then on the way home that night, the rear end of dude's truck just fucking goes out because it ran out of fucking gear oil and fucking the pumpkin, the different, it just fucking like it was
Damn.
awful. Gear oil all over my parking lot. It was fucking bad, dude. I was like, oh my god. But we made it home.
That's the important thing. At least it died at
So
home.
I got the pictures taken.
You got your
photographed the
camera. Your
fucking
camera
show.
wasn't
The
destroyed.
boys got their Relapse record shit. So this is cool. We got 45 seconds left.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing pretty good on time. Somebody just keep an eye on the YouTube because people ask questions like was
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was
see
trying
it,
to
yeah,
figure
that's
out how
a
to
short
like.
Kinda going.
fuse
Yeah.
guitarist.
Short fuse.
Huh?
He's one of the short fuse guys.
Oh, Patrick?
Someone named Ryan Wilson. Said
Oh,
that
yo,
you were
what's
in
up,
short
And
Ryan?
then there's a Patrick, yeah.
You big buff motherfucker.
18 seconds.
Yeah, those dudes, good peoples. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, we are back on Third Ear Radio. This is Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens, and I am your host, Methylene Blue. I am here in the studio. We are at the Band Cave, and we are talking to Acid Sentence tonight. Say what's up, guys.
What up?
And we have my lovely co-hosts, Violet von Beaverhausen. Did I say that right?
You did.
And yes.
Yes.
And Aeon Cruz. I don't have a really cool way to say your name. Dude, I don't know.
I need the Von in my name.
Yeah.
Aeon Von Cruz.
Aeon Von Cruz. Yes, Aeon Von Cruz. And we're talking about Acid Sentence. And yeah, so I ran into you guys at the Squire, and I was very impressed. I think that like I was impressed before you climbed up on the bar, but I think climbing up on the bar really sealed the deal for me. So tell me a little bit about your show at the Squire. Like what do you always get on the bar when you play? Or was that just like impromptu? You decided I'm just gonna climb up on this fucking bitch right now?
Playing guitar on the bar?
Yeah.
I was doing a solo on there.
And it's not a big it
Yeah.
was not a big
Okay.
bar. Or it's not a big venue or a big bar. So it's like he's like right up there. It's like bam.
Yeah.
I couldn't even take pictures of me, so close.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I've just always been the kind of person that a performance. You know, you got to give a show.
You got to stand out in some way, right?
Exactly, and that's just something that I always want to do. Like when we play live, I'm very animated. I run around, I shake my head, and then I did it once before, and I almost died. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it again, just because this is gonna be a big show, you know, Viper Witch. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. And I did it again, and sure enough, I was just like freaking out the entire time, like my equilibrium. But
yeah, you guys you stole the show.
Yeah.
Definitely, you guys stole the show. I think for sure. I was the most impressed with you guys. I mean, all the bands on the bill did a really great job, and it was a great show overall. But like, I was like, who the fuck is this? I was like, these guys are cool. And I remember the Human Paint guys that are like, are you just like cucking us right now, Amy? And I was like, bro, like they could go on tour with you. Like I was like, I'm thinking of the family.
The vocalist, he came up to me afterwards. I forgot his name.
David.
David?
Big David.
Yeah, he came up to me afterwards and he's like, hey man, you guys are super cool. If you want to do like guest vocals.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dude, hell yeah. I'd love to link up. So
fuck yeah, the
Shout
Human
out
Paint
David.
guys,
Human
they're
Paint.
fucking awesome. We love the Human Paint guys. So I was managing for them for a little bit. I managed Viper Witch and I managed Goat Hill Massacre. But I just had started Goat Hill Massacre and I decided to step back from management. And now I just do consulting. So because the Metal Maidens is a nonprofit organization, we're here to help bands. So, you know, I consult with people and give them feedback on their individual situations, and you know, people donate to the website or subscribe or whatever and give back to us, and that's just kind of how it works. So that worked out better than being a manager, because I'm not trying to keep track of percentages and you know, like I'm managing a lot of stuff right now. So I went from manager to consultant. But yeah, Human Paint was the first band that I took on as manager, and I think I got them set in the right direction. They're doing good now, and I consult with them often about should they have going on and give them advice. So yeah, you're gonna see those guys on here again for sure. They got some big stuff coming, and they just got on Slam Dakota. So that was a question I had for you guys. Do you play out? Do you go on tour? Do you play in other areas?
So
are you for hire?
It was a running joke. Our first show ever was in Youngstown, Ohio, on a tour. Like, yeah, we when I dropped Darkly Forever, the dudes in Cold Concrete, yo, shout out Doug, my boy. But yeah, they asked us to go on the road, and I was like, yeah, man, fuck yeah. They asked if I had 45 minutes of music. I was like, I totally do.
That was a lot like our conversation.
That was a lie, but you know, I wrote all the music, and then sure enough, we went on the road in our first show in Youngstown, Ohio, and it was fun. And since then, we do a lot of out of state runs. We love Albuquerque, Texas.
Albuquerque's awesome.
Vegas, and we've only really played a handful of times in Denver. So
yeah, no, it's kind of, you're like the very rarely seen, but you're from here.
Yeah.
Is this like your original place, or are you a transplant, or are you homegrown? What are you?
I would consider myself a Denver native. You know, I grew up here. I moved here when I was 2. This motherfucker is from Vegas. You know.
Yeah, I've only been here for about 5 years or so.
Sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
Nobody's sorrier than me. I was there the whole time.
Vegas. I've been to Vegas one time, and it was like, yeah, we got married, and it was bad. Don't do it. Don't do it.
27 years solid from birth.
Yeah,
shit doesn't stop.
So you're a Vegas native.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though.
You go elsewhere, and it's like, oh damn, that whole time it was weird.
Yeah, people always like, natives are always like, stop coming to Colorado, and like for some, you know, I get that, but or whatever, but how about just like come here and leave, just pass through, or like how about people move out of Denver that hate it here because they've lived here too long? and the people that actually like it move in.
Right.
Because there's a lot of like natives that are just fucking crotchety, man. I'm like, man, don't hate. You're making money off tourism.
Just make my rent cheap again.
Yeah,
Our
the
food,
rent
you
hikes,
know.
and it's ridiculous. But a lot of people came out here to sell weed, and they're homeless and stuff because they couldn't find work and they didn't prepare properly and whatever, life happens. But it's a different time, it's a different place than it used to be, but we still love Denver.
5 points. You used to be able to like get stabbed walking there at night, and now it's like coffee shops and
right.
shops.
Well, you can still get stabbed if you talk enough shit. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, that's true wherever you are. So.
Isn't the Roxy down at 5 Points? Yeah. So I remember one time I was going to a show at the Roxy, and there's all these dudes outside this club down the street, and they're like, "Hey, mama, what's your name? What you doing?" Da, da, da. Like trying to catcall me, and I had flyers in my hand, right? And I was like, "I'm Amy," and I fucking gave them. I was like, "They're like, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm going to the show," and da, da, da. And they were like, "Cool." I was like, "You should come." And they were like, "Well, don't mind if I do." So like 2 of these fucking like 6 dudes came with me and paid to get in the show and went to the show and bought me a drink and hung out. It was fucking rad as fuck. I was like, these people are cool. Like they ain't trying to hurt nobody. Like, like 5 Points is rad, man. You don't have to fuck that shit up with all the gentrification bullshit. But yeah, no, like what do I call it? The land of Teslas and tent fires, or Tesla fires and tents.
There you go.
Yeah. It's no longer dumpster fires.
They have tent fires too.
Tent fires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you guys have like, it's got Tent City? You guys have like a Tent City.
Oh yeah, there's a
So
tent
they
city
make
and
it move every so often. The cops will like clear it out and relocate them, and then
they call it migrant camps.
Yeah, a couple months later, they'll go in and clear out that area and be like, actually, you guys have to stay here.
I don't think the city understands that you can't just move them around and call them migrants because you're moving them around. Like they're not going away; they're still here.
You're just moving them around.
They need housing. Like they're people. Like give them a fucking place to live, man. We have more we have more empty housing than we have unhoused people. There's just like empty things just sitting there. Like that's
because they're charging an arm and a leg.
People can't afford them, and there's
crazy.
not enough programs. There's not enough grant money, and there's a lot of ridiculous government. Do you guys follow Do Better Denver? Does anybody follow Do Better Denver?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Do Better Denver. They are like rogue, just documenting the entire drama as it goes down behind the scenes, like driving around, videotaping it, and trying to like make a change because so many people are just moving these people out of the way and just ignoring it and like putting boulders on the fucking concrete. Like what are you doing putting boulders on the sidewalk? Couldn't you just, instead of putting all that money into putting the boulders on the sidewalk, couldn't you put them in a home? Like,
yeah, what's the city's fucking rock budget?
Dude, right? The rock budget is high, man.
They have a rock guy.
Yeah, they do have a rock guy. Do you think it's that one guy that went rogue with his tractor that one time?
Oh, the
Killdozer?
Yeah, the
Dude,
Killdozer.
that was wild.
Colorado's wild, man.
That was so wild.
Colorado's wild. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good intro for your next song, which is what is this, Keg Dozer?
Oh shit, yeah.
That's about the guy.
That's the guy. That just happened naturally. That was organic.
This is a demo, but it's about a killer keg.
Okay. So you want to introduce this song for the people now?
Yeah, sure. This is, like I said, this is a demo. This isn't polished or out or anything. I just figured, like, since I was doing this interview, I was gonna put some new tunes out.
No, we love that. So this is a unreleased demo.
Yeah, unreleased demo. I'm gonna polish up the guitars and probably redo the vocals, and then it'll be out shortly. That's what I've been working on.
All right. And what is the full name? Just Keg Dozer?
Keg Dozer.
All right. So up next on Third Ear Radio, we have Keg Dozer by Acid Sentence.
We live by the mountains, rocks are free.
What?
Ryan on YouTube said we live by the mountains, rocks are free. But you gotta pay the person to move the rocks.
I don't know what kind of rocks you smoking, Ryan.
The rock budget, bro.
The rock budget, yeah.
No,
what is up with that,
homeless
though?
people hate these rocks.
This is a good 5-minute song, so we got some. We're making good time. We're at 7:25 already, so you're doing good. We probably will just play the 4 Acid Sentence songs, maybe that one Head Torch or Head Trauma, Human Torch. I'm sorry, I just swapped those.
Good shout. Yeah, this is a dude that's in Grim Reaper.
Yeah, we don't got.
Oh, do you want to play Grim Reaper?
Nah, we don't got to do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll see what we get. What we have enough time for. But this
Vegas
is a nice long
Underground
song
Legends.
for
I
a
don't remember
thrash
if I sent her
band.
the right shit.
I knew that they were like, you know, big, and then this band that I was in called Nephrectomy, we played I think it was Roxy. We like headlined our EP release show, and we had this band called Cerebral Incubation come out.
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah, they're sick.
They're sick.
They're sick as fuck. But they came out. They knew about his band. Like,
They were like, "What's up?"
They were like, "Whoa!" They're like, "Holy shit, Grim Reaper, like legends." I was like, "No fucking way."
Yeah. And I was like,
Legend.
there's like 6 bands in Vegas. Who the fuck are you guys? I've never heard of you. I'm like, we're hearing you. And I was like, I'm
Well, of
looking
course not.
nicer.
No, but those dudes are cool. Shout out Travis.
That's fucking cool. So you're gonna beat the shout out. You're gonna beat the shout out record on the YouTube set by Joe Scalfrey Joe.
Oh, you just
Scalfrey
shout out
Joe.
everyone?
Like, he fucking did so many shout outs, dude. And then he showed up at Black Sky during one of our things. He was like there for gaming night. He comes over to say hi. I was like, "Are you gonna shout out?" He's like, "Shout out, shout out."
Yeah, shout out Baby Mike. Shout out Mikey Pubes. Shout out Dembski.
Anybody out there in YouTube land, if you just want to count those up, and we'll see
Shout
who
out
wins,
Manny.
and we'll like give them a t-shirt. Whoever has the most shout
Price
outs,
of life.
like legit shout outs, you know, during the show, we'll give them a free t-shirt.
Shout out to liquor stores. Shout out to the guys that deliver the beer to the liquor store. Shout out to the factory.
This boy wants a t-shirt.
Fuck my friends. I want
Yeah.
beer.
You need the beer, bro.
I need a beer.
Can't do it on the
Uh,
on YouTube.
We need like extra long, what do you call them, beer covers? I don't know.
Beer koozies,
Like somebody
koozies.
told me that YouTube is fucking weird about alcohol and shit. Like if you show alcohol on your YouTube channel, that you won't get approved for monetization and shit.
Oh, what?
Or drug use and shit like that. You know, like so we just try to keep it PC.
What about cigarettes?
I mean, I don't know. Probably the same deal because cigarettes are like super bad now too, right? Like, remember when we were
Now.
kids and Joe Camel was
Now.
like when we were kids, they
yeah.
used fucking Santa Claus and Joe Camel and all kinds of shit to fucking
It's
sell
cool to
cigarettes.
smoke.
Yeah,
Wait,
It's not
Santa
cool.
Claus sold cigarettes?
yeah.
I thought he smoked a
and,
pipe.
and beer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how stressful
But he was
delivering
in-
all this shit to all the people is? Motherfucker be up there
I
fucking.
think there was maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there was some sort of like drama over Santa Claus selling cigarettes, or maybe it was Joe Camel, like cartoon.
Well,
Joe
there's
Camel.
definitely Joe Camel
Well,
issues.
he's a cartoon,
and then
so
the
that's
point.
illegal.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's illegal to use cartoons to sell alcohol, tobacco,
Wow.
or firearms.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yep.
Yeah,
The more you know.
Mhm.
Surgeon
It
General.
wasn't always like that.
It's
No.
always been like that. I mean, for a very like as long
A
as
long
we've been
time.
alive, as long as you and I have been
Really?
alive, yeah.
Huh.
Probably when we were babies, it happened.
We're watching.
I won't give up
some
our ages.
show where they were-
Well, I
Teenagers
know
are smoking
watching
cigarettes.
like the Super Bowl halftime show
Yeah,
from back in the day, they have cigarettes and beer are like the sponsors
yeah.
up in the stand.
Now we don't get that. Like we had
Yeah.
Mount Baker Vapors used to sponsor us. Shout out to Mount Baker Vapors. They
Added
they
you.
used to have the the. Does that count for you guys? I think that counts for you
shout
guys.
Shout out! Look us up.
Fucking, they were sponsored by Guar, dude, and Guar are our homies. So like they had all the Guar vapes. They gave us all the shit and like
Guar
paid
vapes.
for ads in the mag and shit. So
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
the Simpsons tapes. Oh yeah, look it up.
right, they had a fucking funny story. They had to move, so I think they're in Arizona now.
Mm.
And Mount Baker Vapors in like Washington, but because of vape laws,
Mm.
they had to move.
In here in Colorado has vape laws?
No, the Washington, Arizona. people.
Oh.
We had like 28 seconds.
The Liquid Death.
Liquid
Shout
Death.
shout out Liquid Death.
Yeah, we're trying, dude. Like, yo, Liquid Death, answer my fucking emails, bro. Like, we want sponsorship.
One
Oh,
of
yeah.
the people I know is sponsored by them. I'll have them reach out to you, see how they got it.
Hello and welcome back to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Year Radio. We're in the studio here at the Band Cave tonight, and we are talking to our friends in Acid Set. Say what's up, guys.
What it do?
Shout out to Tums.
And I got my friend Aeon Cruz and Violet von Beaverhausen in the house tonight. Do you have any cool burlesque shit coming up, or are you done? You just finished it all?
I am helping with one of the other Metal Maidens wrestling shows this Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Danny just posted on the group.
Yeah, it's at City Records.
Yeah.
On Colfax.
It's a wrestling show?
Like
Yeah,
Jello
so
wrestling?
it's wrestling themed, so it's burlesque, but like all the dancers are going to be different wrestlers. So there's someone who is Nacho Libre, who's the comedic.
Fuck yeah.
I'm helping my friend who's dressing up like mini Undertaker.
Fuck yeah. I love that.
I think someone's doing Hulk Hogan.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Dude,
Where is it and when is it?
It's Saturday at City Records, which opened up next to Tight Ends, which used to be Streets of London.
Streets.
Oh, okay.
So it's
right across from Voodoo Donuts. Is that still there?
Yeah, Voodoo's
Voodoo
still
Donuts.
there.
Voodoo Donuts. Voodoo Donuts is awesome. Shout out to
Yep.
Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah.
It counts for you guys. It counts for you. Sorry, Joe. You gotta have to come back on the show and do
Three more
shout-outs.
shout-outs.
Just 5 minutes of like shout out. But that he's been in a lot of bands. Scout Frey Joe, my homie. He's been in a lot of bands. I'm like, dude, I don't know. We tried to get him to write his resume and we got down one side of an 8.5 by 11 sheet, like all the way down one side, and we started up here and then he couldn't remember anymore.
Whoa.
He was like, there's more, I just can't remember right now. And like I was like, God damn, Joe, like, do you ever have a life? Like, do you just play music
what a
all
band
the time?
whore.
Yeah,
All the
totally.
time.
But he plays in Narcotic Wasteland, so good for him.
Like
Good for
James,
him.
he's in like a million bands. Like
Yeah.
the vocalist in the front of me, he's in God knows how many bands.
That's how you have to do it, though, right? You can't just this isn't just like weekend warrior shit. If you want to be in the metal scene, like if you want to make money in music and only play music on the weekends, you should be a country musician. That's where you should be at.
Yeah,
Not-
or cover bands. Cover
Cover
bands.
bands,
and
yeah,
weddings
cover
and
bands
stuff,
is
yeah.
like the way to pay the bills, but metal
Yo.
is like you do it,
I was gonna say, so I
for
used to be
different
in
reasons.
a Coldplay tribute.
a cool
What?
So, I'm not even kidding.
I can't
He
even
saw
like
that.
I can't
He saw
even
us play
see
live.
He
you.
told me that when I met him, and I was like, please tell me it has a fucking stupid name.
Coldplay.
A cold replay.
What?
Cold
Dude,
replay.
what?
Yeah.
Oh my
Shout out
God.
Tommy. No, so that was
Holy shit.
super random. Like, I put out an ad on Craigslist because I've always
You're
said-
on Craigslist
Right?
all the
I have a
time.
Craigslist for it, but
He's
Yeah.
killing the
Um,
Craigslist.
I've always wanted to play music as a career.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking
I mean,
awesome.
like,
You get
that's
paid to
goals,
party.
right?
Right.
And like,
Like
I posted an ad. I was like, hey, musician, I literally play everything: bass, drums, guitar, just whatever. And this dude hits me up, and he's like, hey, Coldplay cover band or tribute band. I'm like, fuck yeah, because I love Coldplay unironically. Like, I actually legitimately love Coldplay. And then
I'm not
You're
gonna lie, I used to have a
Craigslist
Coldplay
now.
CD. I used to jam Coldplay, but like I was a kid.
was it your first?
So good.
Was it your first show that
No.
you went to? Your first concert
No.
at a mall?
No,
I
my
don't know,
first show was
Backstreet
Marilyn
Boys,
Manson.
though.
I
An
never got to
L7.
see the play.
L7.
I never
no.
got to
Yeah,
see the
Marilyn
play.
Manson L7.
Oh
Well,
wow.
you did. You
Yep.
saw us.
I saw you,
Fillmore.
motherfuckers, not the reels.
Oh yeah, touche. Yeah, he saw us like
Also, I probably
a
would
couple
have.
times. We played like Taste of Colorado and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Cold replay did.
Cold
Yeah.
replay, yeah.
Cold replay.
And that was the first thing I saw during the pandemic. It was like several months after that. So I'm like, I'll go to see anything. Fuck yeah, let's go
We
play
should
it.
get all the cover bands together and have like a cover band off, like a battle of the cover bands.
The Flash
That's
Jam or whatever.
copyrighted now. TM, don't steal that. But that was my idea. Anyway,
Heard
that'd
it
be,
here
I just want to
first.
see you guys all try to battle it
Outband
out like
each other.
airheads, dude. Like the airheads or fucking, any one of those epic B movies that we grew up thinking that's how it was gonna be.
Right.
He doesn't even. I bet that pony nub's not even real. But yeah,
Wasn't it the one with like Adam Sandler?
Fuck
and
yeah,
fucking,
dude.
Brennan Fraser.
and he's
Brendan
like the
Fraser,
pool
yeah.
boy, and
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser's and they like take over the radio station with squirt guns. There's nobody outside with squirt guns, right? No, we're good. Okay.
Lock the door.
I mean, funny story is next month we are going to have our own radio show, our own radio station starting next month.
What
so,
channel? Do you know?
It will be Jane Doe Radio.
Will it
So-
have a number on the dial?
No, it'll be much like this. It's a digital radio station,
Oh,
so you'll be able
cool.
to get an app on your phone.
So you
or
can do it
stream
in
from the
anywhere. You don't have to
website.
be in Colorado.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Anywhere, yeah. No.
Take back 1067.
Anywhere. Right? But isn't it like country or something now?
Yeah.
Probably.
Do you remember back in the day how rad it was?
Yeah,
Like
fucking
Uncle
awesome.
Nasty is like shout out to
Shout
Uncle
out
Nasty.
Uncle Nasty,
It really
yeah.
be. Dude, were you there? Were you at one of the times we got to be on KBPI? Did you get to go on that one, or was that Kira? Maybe it was
I don't think
Kira.
that was me.
So like she shows up at all these random times. I think we went over that earlier, and gets in on like cool shit with me. Like she's just like, "Hey, I'm in town." And I'm like, "What's up, homie? Let's go do some fun shit." But like one of these things that we got to do was we went and got to be on the morning show with Willie B. And I'll never
Nice.
forget. Like I think it was me and Kira, and I don't remember. There's a bunch of us, maybe Rebel Rosie. And Willie B said something rude to like these other people that were in there. The girl, he was just making a joke because she wouldn't eat the bacon. Like they serve you breakfast. It's like morning show breakfast. They bring in like eggs and bacon and shit. And so this chick takes this bacon and like throws it on her boyfriend's plate like it's the devil, right? And Willie B is like on the air and he's like, I just got it. Are you a vegetarian? Like he starts to question her. And he's like, I just got to ask you, a vegetarian? She's like, yeah, that, like that's why she tossed the bacon or whatever. And he's like, I don't know. Do you? And like, and she got so fucking mad, dude. It was like, I was like, oh damn, he just literally asked this girl if she sucked dick on the
morning show.
Yeah, because she fucking wouldn't eat the bacon. He was like, do you eat other kinds of meat? Like, I was like, damn, Willie. What the
Not how that works, Willie, but shout out to bacon.
Shout out to meat. But yeah, you're vegetarian, are you? Are you still vegetarian?
I was vegan for like 6 years until but now I'm like
you dabble.
Sometimes I dabble.
You dabble at meat.
I dabble. Sometimes it grosses me out, and sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good.
You're a meat dabbler.
Yeah.
This man, like when we're on tour, he literally has pocket burgers.
Pocket burgers, yeah, dude, what's up?
He'll pull them out like random stretches of the night. He just like has a burger in his pocket.
Yeah,
they were warm.
That's such a boy thing.
They're William temperature.
Yeah,
They stay warm.
I have friends who always have snacks in their purses. Like,
I'm not
why else
friends.
have a purse?
You always have snacks.
I usually do. Yeah, well, so earlier today I showed up at the tattoo shop, Freakies on Colfax and Ivanhoe for people.
Shout out
listening. Shout out Bobby Black. Shout out Enigma Vibe. Yeah, somebody count these up. These dudes want t-shirts. But yeah, I showed up and I always bring snacks. So like I walked in and I had all the radio gear. I had my boss's bag, I had my bag, I had my tattoo gear, and another bag. And you couldn't see that one. It was behind all the other shit. And he goes, I was like, I'm moving in. I brought all my shit. And he's like, oh, but did you bring lunch? And I was like, I did. And he was like, like he just like did not know what to say. I was
what
like,
do
sorry.
You have to like fruit roll ups?
Like what? I bring like natural, like natural mom snacks. Yeah. I'm that bitch. They're at the shop. You gotta come get a tattoo.
Oh!
You gotta come get a tattoo
I
from
do
me.
have to come get a tattoo.
Yeah. Well, you're getting your tattoos removed, right?
I'm getting some removed. Yeah, I was going to, and it's like
How's
the
that
worst
going?
thing ever.
Yeah, it sucks, right?
It's like if I would have known it would take so long and be so painful, I would have been like, I don't hate them. You know what I mean? It's
and now you
easier because they have to cover them up
for the movies.
Yeah, so
with
it's
makeup.
like it's
extra.
It's like
charge.
a couple hours, like 3 hours to cover them all.
And you have to do that how often? Like, I'm sure you did that for this movie, right?
Well, luckily it's Christmas time and it's cold outside, so there's a lot of there's a lot of long sleeve shirts.
Yeah, so they didn't have to do so much.
But there's some like in this in Merry Birthday Happy Christmas, there's a scene where we're at like a really fancy gala, and I have a like a tank dress on, a little short dress on. So yeah, they did my arms, they did my feet, they did my ankle, they did
crazy
everything because I have them in the most noticeable spots.
Right.
I have any hidden
when
tattoos.
we're young, we're like, oh, hey, I'm gonna get this one. It's gonna be like loud and proud.
I know,
there.
yeah.
And then later you're on like, oh, acting's a cool career.
I know. Actually, you can't have that.
I can't be in the FBI anymore. They keep sending me things to join, and I'm like, sorry, if it's not Mulder and Scully shit, I'm not in. But like,
there needs to be aliens.
Yeah, and like, ooh, too many tattoos. Like, a little too noticeable. Yeah, tattoo artist was really the only way I could go with that.
Yeah.
And then my mom said some shit to me about, should you really be learning how to tattoo? I was like, Mom, you wanted me to do art my entire life.
Right.
Like literally. Like
yeah.
So yeah, old folks don't get it though. But it's
Have you
fun.
given yourself tattoos?
Yeah.
Where? Which ones are yours?
Like these are mine.
Oh wow.
I blacked out my whole wrist. I have a starship on the inside of my thigh. I did a little pew 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 Star Wars.
Pew pew pew. Story on that. Never let your friends tattoo you.
Like, because you have to
drum.
see it for the rest of your life.
Well,
Or you mean practice on you?
Well, I wanted to be a tattoo artist.
Our friends are pieces of shit.
Yeah, if your friends are pieces of shit, don't do that.
We basically killed an entire bottle of Jameson and then I had them tattooed.
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
that alcohol is
I kind of
maybe
want
the
to see
X
this. I
factor
want to see
there.
this. Yeah, like drop trow, brother. I want to see
Drop trow.
This weird little chicken thing.
What the fuck is that? Is
Done
that
by
like
the chicken thing. You gotta get this shit.
dude, what the fuck is that? Like
Oh,
a robot
chicken.
chicken
It looks like a
character?
claw.
I don't know.
It
What
was
the hell that is.
horrible.
It's a lobster.
And I have like a pot leaf on
Looks
my
like the guy with
thigh. And it's
Oh,
extra
the pot
hardness
leaf,
initials
yeah,
to make
that's-
that make sense. But
Well,
everything
if you
else
want
is
me
like,
more,
fuck.
like, you want me to add to that? Because I'm still learning.
Sure, yeah.
I've never learned. I could try too.
Yeah, I have all the stuff in my bag right here.
Yeah.
I don't have any ink though, but if we like rub a pencil on the table
Yeah,
long enough,
Just-
we could. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Bobby, we won't do it.
I
I
have
swear,
a pen
boss.
in the RV. We can.
Yeah. Shout out Lucas.
Break
Don't
out the
worry,
ink.
I don't tattoo anymore.
Yeah, but so yeah, I'm still learning, and I am allowed to do things under 3 inches.
Nice.
So that's it. I have
Size
some,
matters.
yeah, size does matter, and I have some flash I'm allowed to do, and some other stuff I'm working on, and I'm drawing some vampire shit for my friend that's writing a book or publishing a book, so that's cool. But yeah, tell me about this next song. What is this called? Pull the Strings? Is it string or strings? It's not showing me the end of it.
It's strings. Yeah. But it's just like a
Plural.
It's a mid-pace butt muncher.
It's a what?
Mid-pace butt muncher.
Okay.
You know?
Mid what?
Okay.
Mid pace. It's not one of those
Mid-pace.
fast songs.
It's like a slower,
slow
more
munch.
hardcore.
It's a ballad.
Yeah, we sing.
It's a ballad.
okay.
Shout out Poison. No, but it's like more of a hardcore song, and I guess it's probably one of the only politically charged songs that I have. It's just about
Political.
not
What's-
not necessarily political, but just like just the problems with noise. Problems with like the government shit, like having lead in our water and like microplastics and asbestos and like basically killing us and then feeding us the fucking
mold under our
Microplastic?
the
sliding.
medicine, yeah, it's stupid, but I don't know, it's just
It is our most
Microplastics.
hardcore song.
yeah,
Because since we are crossover, full thrash, full hardcore, this is where most of our hardcore influence is shown.
yeah, exactly. Like,
All right.
yeah, because I love hardcore, so crossover.
No karate in the pit though.
Oh, gotta have karate in the pit. Shout out Short-Fuse.
Karate in the pit.
Short-Fuse
Shout out
5'9".
Havoc. So we're gonna have Havoc on tube coming up in a few shows. So
Yo, fuck yeah.
stay tuned for
Shout out
that.
Havoc.
Shout out.
Yo,
Shout
let's
out.
link up.
What's up, dude?
Let's link up, David.
Pete Reese. So up next on Third Year Radio, back to the show. We have Pull the Strings by Acid Sentence. Now. Play now.
Maybe. There we go.
There it is.
Like sometimes this station freezes.
Is that a Mortal Kombat tattoo?
It is.
Mortal Kombat.
I did it myself.
Yeah, date on myself.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, when I said I was trying to be a tattoo artist, I did everything on
Well,
his
that's
arm.
not terrible. That really, you did that.
Everything
That's
on his
okay.
arm minus this, and then minus my hand. Everything
See,
else,
I never
tattooed.
planned to become a tattoo artist, so I have a lot of other people's. This is my apprentice.
You have no room
other
left.
people, yeah. And I have huge pieces on my legs.
Don't you have
man.
all Star Wars stuff on your legs?
I do, and so I'm running out of room. So I have to be I even told the guys when I started learning to tattoo, they're like, you need to tattoo yourself. I was like, listen,
You got to
I
tattoo
don't
your
have-
tushy.
a lot of
Yeah.
space left, and what I have left is very soft and squishy, and it is also right next to some award-winning shit. So there's going to be a lot of fruit in my future before
Yeah,
we get to there,
yeah.
because I already did one tattoo next to one of my really nice tattoos, and I'm like, every time I look at it, I'm like,
Oh, you're gonna have to cover it, right?
I'm gonna have to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the mistake of tattooing my belt line.
Mm.
Oh
Mm.
god, I
Never mind.
instantly regretted it.
Oh, no.
Instantly, but I powered through.
Yeah. No, I have a story much like your story about getting tattooed with alcohol.
Yeah.
It is my sternum. It's right here, and it's so crooked. It's so bad. It looks like I have a vagina. Not even fucking with you.
So
It's fucking.
my manager, she says that she's got a little underboob tattoo. She's like, it's
Yeah.
crooked. I'm like, "No, I don't see it.
She's the fucking manager.
No.
She's my manager, dude. She's my
Aren't we
shower.
all? Aren't we
Shout
all?
out to your manager.
Shout out to my manager.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Steve.
So, yeah, shout out to Rudy,
Petty
the guy who did
Officer
this
Hill.
tattoo. But we were fucking drinking pretty hardcore during this tattoo, and it got to a point where we were just like drinking tequila like all night long, and like I think we went through a couple shooters, multiple like ciders, and a whole bottle of fucking tequila, like a big bottle.
God.
And he was tattooing my sternum, and it got to a point where I was like, dude, I cannot take it anymore. And it's like, it's all fucked up. It's bad. It's like a lotus thing. But like, and it's not horrible, but it's not good either. And it looks like a vagina. So he fucking is tattooing me, and he's like, got maybe like this much left to do down here, right? And like, fucking, I am just like, it hurts so bad, and we are so fucking shit faced, and I'm like, dude, you have to stop. He's like, I'm almost done, and I'm like, you have to stop, and he's like, no, I was like, I'm gonna punch you and cry, and he was like,
that'll do it.
hands off,
Punch him
Hands
and
off.
cry
Yeah,
at the same time.
he was like, no crying and punching, and like just fucking hand, like I said that, and his hands just like, I'm done. So for months and months, like, probably close to a year and a half, I had just this much of this tattoo not finished. So just like a little bit of the vagina not finished. And I had to talk to him to get it finished. I didn't want to talk to him, so I put it off for a really long fucking time.
He promised not
This
to
is
punch
like-
you.
I can't
This
have
is
some
like
other guy
really-
finish shit and it looks like it's two different vaginas.
No, it's fucking bad, dude. Like, it's bad. Like,
Not that bad.
That looks
That
like a
doesn't
black
look
metal
bad.
ass vagina.
it's
Black
it's
metal.
bad,
Black
dude.
metal
And
vagina.
I was thinner at the time
supposed
and
to be
shit, and
butterfly,
like,
but-
it's changed. But 40 seconds left. What are we gonna talk about next?
Which one? All right.
Yeah, shut it. We don't want any. No, we don't want
Keep
any
your
Girl
squirt
Scouts.
guns out there.
We're gonna play Darkly forever after this. How's it going over on the YouTube?
Not a lot of action.
Aeon, long time no see.
Fucking
Hi,
Monday,
hi.
everybody's
Aeon's in
over.
the house.
Yep.
Hey,
Patrick.
y'all.
Look at all the Aeon love.
Hi, y'all. Hi. I wish I could see it. I can't see
16
that far.
seconds.
It's also real tiny.
Look on your phone.
I can't see this.
You can't see
I
the
can't
comments?
see the comments. I
can't
can see
figure out
us,
how to
but
pull
it's like
up
lagging.
comments on my phone
I
either.
don't know.
There's my phone.
I want to see the comments. Let me talk to everybody.
Hey, who's Dee?
And
Hi,
we're
Dee.
back. Welcome to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. I am your host, Methylene Blue, and my co-hosts tonight are Violet von Beaverhausen and Aeon Cruz.
Hey, hi, everybody.
And we have for our guest tonight, we have sorry, it's like just a little possessed there for a second. Acid Sentence. Say what's up, guys.
What's up?
What up?
And we've been talking to you guys about, what is this? Is this your EP or what is this?
So
Tell me about this musical ensemble as a whole.
yeah, I got ambitious and I wanted to drop an album, but I figured it's smarter just to drop singles because this day and age.
That is smart.
Yeah,
That is smart. That is one thing I tell people when I consult.
Yeah, it's like this day and age. No, I mean obviously the album is for like fans.
Yeah.
But to get it out there, just singles, just
Keeps
and,
them on the, it's like keeping a bait on your hook.
exactly, yeah. And I've been slowly recording songs and dropping them. Like I've kind of, I was ambitious and I wanted to drop a song every month, but you know, life happens and couldn't keep to that
Realistically, you
schedule.
couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah, no, especially because like I'm recording everything myself, so it's like
Yeah.
I gotta play the drums and then I fucked it up. I can do it again, and then guitar, bass, and stuff. But
So you have a day job.
I do. I own a print shop, and then
You own a print shop?
Yeah.
Homie.
Shout out to your print shop.
Shout out ASP Printing.
What?
If you need T-shirts, business cards, vehicle wraps, got you.
Were you here when I was
Print my
discussing
merch.
how we just opened a publishing company?
Oh, yeah, that's before
He
got
probably
here.
missed that
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's right.
okay.
That was a pre-conversation before you. So we run Resident Rockstar magazine, Metal Maidens magazine, Cemetery Centerfolds, American Nomad. Those are just the magazines, and then we do independent publications. Like my boss wrote a short story, and I put it into a little book for him and
Aeon's
stuff
book.
like that.
And Ayana's
Oh,
book. Shout out Ayana.
Shout
Yeah.
out.
Aeon wants me to do her daughter's book, which I'm totally down for. And, you know, eventually I'm writing a book also. But, yeah, we opened a publishing company. So a lot of people don't know that. So if you go look up my LLC, like Resident Rockstar
You do everything.
is
You're always
is
doing
now
stuff.
Jane Doe Publications and Publicistia.
Nice.
Resident Rockstar is now a magazine on the publishing company. So people get confused all the time because Resident Rockstar is like the original gangster, right? And then the Metal Maidens came out of that.
Triple OG.
Yeah, the OG. And then And then like those things came out of that, but there's like so much more. There's so many more things.
Yeah. You're always doing more
we have a
stuff.
comic book coming out. We have pinup books coming out. Multiple books.
You're like one of the most productive people I've ever met in my life.
It's the ADHD.
It's amazing.
I wish my ADHD manifested in that way.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
well,
so incredible.
if you just stay busy enough, you don't have time for like feelings and things. It's great. You just keep
that
going.
makes sense.
That's where I'm going wrong. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Well, that and I have like grandkids and kids and.
You got to be too busy to cry.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I
just
just have
like I'm like I don't have time for this shit. I gotta go. Like I'm late. I'm like, are you done now? I gotta go. But yeah, no. Yeah, I do a lot of things.
Yeah,
you only live once. You never know when that time is gonna end. So just do it, right? Just doing things. I just go where the universe takes me. Isn't that how you roll too?
I guess so. I'm a dog thing. I don't know.
I kind of feel like you roll with the universe too.
Yeah.
Like, aren't you in an RV right now?
I am in an RV right now with 13 dogs.
What the fuck?
Too many dogs.
Yeah, Randy, speaking of Sam the doggo, he has a wife and he has children now that you have to see.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I can't have any more pets. Just stop showing them to me. There's
She'll end up taking one
I'll
home.
take some pictures of them, but we can't have them.
We have 6 cats at home in Florida, and we have 12 puppies in the RV with us.
Did you see any cats
Right
out
out
there when you
I
were
saw
out?
a couple of them, yeah. I did.
So outside
they
this
ran
place,
off.
there's always
I
cats.
said, hey, kitty, you want to come home? And, no.
Come hang out with a bunch of dogs. It's
Hey,
fine.
Yo, this cat looks cool.
So tell me, like, more about, just for the people who don't know you, there's obviously, you have my phone over there, so there's obviously a lot of shout outs to you on there. A lot of people know who you are, but these guys probably don't.
Shout out to shout outs.
Hi, guys.
Shout
I'm
out.
Leon. Nice to meet
So,
you.
like, she's like also a multi-talent. She plays in, are you still playing in Motorgrader?
So yes. Yeah. Yep.
She
we
plays
got
in
some
multiple
things
bands.
going, yes.
And you play in Motorgrader sometimes. And then also you're an actress. And like you used to be in Glass Delirium. I don't know. You know your resume better than I do, but like,
I'm not as long as Joe's though.
Yeah.
I don't.
And you model.
Yeah.
You modeled for me a lot too.
We did.
We do a lot of.
We
we've
go
done
way
a lot-
back.
Yeah.
I've known you a long
We
time.
need to do another photo shoot
We should.
probably because we're both better at everything now.
Skills have developed.
Skills.
We have developed.
Skills. Yeah, we've been friends a long
It's true,
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're a multi-talent also, and you're also a multi-talent. You do like burlesque and you work at venues and you got your hands on all kinds of things. And you bake and you help with
where's our snacks, guys?
Don't you like kitten or something too for people? Yeah,
Where
you're like in the burlesque. She's in the burlesque.
So I'm basically a stagehand that gets to dress up slutty.
Yeah, it's a great job. And she goes way back too. So like people who don't know, I come from Loveland or Fort Collins, and back in the day, that's where all the music was at. Was Fort Collins, and people drove to Fort Collins to see metal bands like Ministry because they would play at the Aggie up there thanks to Scoo, and a lot of times they wouldn't get booked here in Denver. Like I don't know if Scoo outbid people or what the fuck, but like a lot of people, it was opposite. People drove to Fort Collins. So but now it's here. But yeah, that's another story for another time anyway. We only have a few minutes left. We're not going to get to, I don't know if we're going to get to play your last song here because it is 6 minutes like long.
You guys should do like
we can start right now. All right, Darkly Forever by Acid Sentence up next on Third Ear Radio, and stay tuned after this for Tim Gray. We always have all these weird songs, so like let me see here. 6. Yeah, that's perfect. It's gonna end like right at 8:00. Cool. So this is gonna play out for 6 minutes. We got more time on the YouTube fam. What's going on over there? And Spider Gwen.
Spider Gwen.
Oh yeah, Spider Gwen. You did a really sick cosplay with the spider.
Like Spider Gwen. Yeah, I got a new Spider Gwen too. I just need to do good photos because
we have a comic book shoot coming up. Are you going to be in Colorado?
What? Stop making plans without me.
There's a whole list.
You need to
consult
her.
You have to catch up in the group.
Oh my god!
Did you catch up in the group?
You know what?
Yes.
I seriously just recently started posting on my social media lately. Because I got in trouble for
You're one of my friends I have to text links to.
I know.
And she's starting to see things in the every now and then Tori's like,
oh, I saw the ice castle. I got all mad. I was like, how could she have it and I'm not here? Why did she not know?
So our new mission is Ministry and then Acid Sentence.
I will be in Chicago.
Oh. That's
It's gonna
cool
be
though.
fun. Yeah, we're gonna see Conan and then
Conan
someone
O'Brien?
else.
I had a lot of fun in Chicago one time.
No, Conan,
The
the
heavy
metal
ass
band.
band.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, my dude's from Chicago, so we're gonna go.
Shout out to her dude.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
All the shout outs.
Do
We're still doing it.
strokers.
Shout
Parts
out
and
to Joe,
repair.
second place.
So if you guys are listening on the radio, stay tuned after this for Tim Gray. He is a radio DJ out of Washington on the 30-year radio station, and he has a 2-hour-long metal show. And we play a lot of. We have a very similar taste. Like I'll throw in some 110, and he'll text me. He'll be like, "I was gonna play that." I'll be like, "All right." I was like, "Cool," because I'm not gonna play it. We're gonna play local music. It's just filler. But like, yeah. So he's cool. He's got a cool show after this on the radio jam. But I think our next show is like Adam Rowan or something, and it's in Loveland because he lives in Loveland too.
Loveland.
And then we'll have our own radio station.
Congratulations.
We should do this shit again, just in our spot, and just like record it.
Yeah,
put 3
we
songs
can,
or
and
something.
I'm gonna be needing people to do radio stuff because we can't just play the pilot all the time. But one of the cool things about doing this for so long is I get like all the music before it comes out. Like I had Cali Cap's Terracite before it came out, everything before it comes out. I have shit like I just have a list of like dates. I check off. Oh, we could play that now, because as soon as it comes out, bam, on the air. So our radio station's gonna be popping.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Jane Doe Radio.
Right?
Jane Doe
Yeah, do
Radio.
you like that?
I do
Jane
like
Doe
that.
Publications.
All converged all day.
It's gonna be a good time. So yeah, you guys should plug your show again on the YouTube because we still have people watching, and it will be up forever in YouTube land.
April 3rd, HQ, 80s Legends, Flotsam and Jetsam. It's going to be tight.
It's
Yeah.
the real deal.
It's
It's not
like
a
a
cover
small
band.
room for them.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And
we're
you guys
looking
are
forward to
opening?
it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
we're
play like
opening that.
walking and all that shit. I'm like, the fuck?
That's like not even the close to the same genre. That's so.
Yeah,
It's like-
they're like the
No, yeah,
thrashy, they
they're
got some
regular
thrash.
thrash.
You think so?
Yeah, they're regular, actually.
All right.
Regular
I
ass
look-
thrash.
I looked at the
Regular.
discography, like I looked at some of the
Regular.
songs, like they got like
The regular people
ballads and
thrash.
stuff.
Regular thrash.
Really thrash. I guess I'm just not familiar enough with them. I don't think thrash when I hear that name. It's not what I think.
Touche. I would consider like the second wave of
Like Acid
80s
Sims, I
thrash.
was like, yeah, that's definitely a thrash band, right? Or an acid band.
Acid band.
I've been
band.
to HQ. That's a new
Well,
one.
it
Since
was
I've
Three
moved.
Kings.
Three Kings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It just
Didn't they used to have those escape room in Three Kings or something?
No, it was just a sketchy room.
Oh,
That's a
down-
bunch
It
of
was
down in the
that was
basement.
I think that was in
Basement, 'cause I
one
went
of
and,
other
like,
dude's
I was
like
supposed to be an
little
actor for it.
sideshow thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
felt like
First time
it
I've
was
ever
like
been
a
there.
sideshow.
They do have shows down there.
Shout out
It's
to Enigma.
called HQ Underground,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but it's like basically they double book it, so someone will be down there from like 7 to 9, and then something will be happening upstairs from
Oh,
9 to
okay.
close.
Now that it's fixed.
Yeah,
Yeah, then the sewer.
You used to work there.
Oh,
You still work
yeah.
there?
That's some
You don't
sewer
work
shit
there.
down there.
yeah. It they were doing construction on the street on Broadway and broke a water main, and
Yeah.
it flooded the building and broke
Really?
the city, and the construction company were
Yeah, so funny
Yeah.
story is that if you don't have insurance that specifically is flood insurance, you're fucked in that situation because they're not liable to pay for your shit.
Even if they
Yeah.
broke it?
Yep.
Yep.
Dang.
And if it's water that comes in from outside, especially in Colorado, people should know this, it is considered flood waters, and that is
Yep.
not covered by rental or homeowners insurance.
Wow.
You have to have
Specific.
flood insurance separate.
And who would think to get flood insurance in Colorado?
Right,
So, like, you guys
exactly.
Only
have,
people
like,
that took geology,
you know,
like
anything.
paid attention to geology, know what a fucking like a fan is and a floodplain. Like only people that know what a fucking floodplain is would know to do that.
or have witnessed people go through this sort of
Yeah.
situation.
Which I have witnessed.
Like, I'm not even a
firsthand,
regular
yeah.
guy. I'm just a piece of shit. I don't know all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't know that. Like that's some what was that? It was like a fucking 4-credit college fucking geology course I learned about that shit.
That's
So
crazy.
you really got to be. That's not like common knowledge.
You learned
but
that in
it-
geology?
fuck yeah, I learned that in geology.
Oh, weird.
I don't
have any insurance, let alone flood
That's
insurance.
crazy.
College lesson. For
No, I
free.
learned about flood insurance by having my house flood. But I learned
Oh, it
about
happened to you too?
floodplains and fucking how floodplains work and shit and where to fucking buy a house and where not to buy a house in geology class because my teacher was awesome.
That's
Mm.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, you got like all sorts of degrees, don't you?
Just I have like a bunch of certs and a degree.
Yeah, because you kept going back to school.
Yeah, I'll probably go back again.
What do you? It didn't get what?
And get what?
Did you like? You did
Decoding.
What do you call it?
More cowbell.
You
So
did,
graphic design, multimedia, photography,
ceramics.
Ceramics. I minored in ceramics, and then I did a music industry essentials like management course from the Clive Davis School of Music or some shit. I don't remember. And I have a bunch of certs from different universities. I'm like, I do micro learning instead of micro dosing.
Micro learning.
One fact at a time.
It helps my ADHD. I'm like learning with this hand and learning with this hand. But yeah, no, I just like to learn. I like to learn shit. So, but I do have my eyes on a specific like management, like artist management course and shit for, being like a bigwig.
Oh yeah.
Getting the big
You
dollar.
like bigwig all your stuff. You got all sorts of stuff that you're running.
Oh, don't tell anybody.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, like I have a lot of shit. I ended up with a lot of responsibilities, but I don't know how to do anything else. This is what I do.
Hustle.
Yeah. I've been in the music industry since I was a kid. Like my cousins started Skinned when I was like 12, and they were like, "Hey, you got your karaoke machine your mom got you for Christmas?" And I was like, "Yeah, what do you want this fucking piece of shit for?" And I like, "Bring it over." And I bring it. I like hike down the fucking hill. I'm all 12, and I got a fucking karaoke machine, and I told like they said they wanted to use it to record a demo tape, and I was like, "Bro, if you use my shit to record a demo tape and I have to carry it down there, like you better give me a tape, right?" Like, that was my thing because my cousin lived at my aunt's house and they lived all the way. It was like a good 2-mile hike with that fucking karaoke machine, dude. And like that shit was not. It was like it was like one of these. It was like this size. It was heavy.
That's
like
a huge
karaoke. And it had a
machine.
tape deck and shit in it. And
Did you have lights on it?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Fuck yeah.
So I hated
Shout out
it
to your karaoke machine.
Yeah, so when I first got it,
Shout
my
out to
mom,
Yamaha
I was like, what the fuck
XC730.
am I going to do with this shit, right? I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this shit. And then after they asked if I had it, and they were like, bring it down to your aunt's house, like right now. Because they practice in my aunt's living room when she's at work and shit. And fucking, my aunt played church music. It was the funniest shit, too.
So it was like sneaking.
Yeah, she like won't even be my Facebook friend because I'm like too much into city. I love you, auntie, but shit, like she'll never see this shit. But my cousins and everybody, they're all in metal bands and shit. And so yeah, he was like, bring it down. So I carried it all the way down there, and they fucking mic'd everything on that karaoke machine and recorded their fucking demo tape for
karaoke machine.
Yeah, for fucking Army of Darkness, Skins Army of Darkness demo. I still have the tape.
Shout out
like
Skins.
fucking 93 or some shit, dude. It was like, I was young.
Huh.
And Dave still has it. Dave, if you're watching, he was like, I think I still have that. I was like, yo, I want my machine back. He's like,
he kept it?
He has it still.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he has it.
It still works.
Also, I used to draw, so they used to put weird shit on stage. They had like the Hamburglar. They had a Hamburglar and a coffin, and then I would draw, like I drew like these cutout things of like these weird like neon monsters with like eyes cut out and like lights and stuff would go behind them, and then like they would like the black light and the lights would flash on it and shit. But yeah, I bet Dave's probably still has that too. There was one monster in particular that was really fucking cool. I was really proud of him. And I remember showing my mom, and she was like, like she's like, what are you doing? Like everything I do is the devil.
I can't even leave. You guys are being all weird in my living room.
Yeah, the Hamburglar. First thing I thought of was like Max Sabbath.
Max Sabbath. Yeah, I love
I thought about
that.
it. The Hamburglar
like,
already
it's
scary as
like
fuck.
McDonald's now. It's all upside down.
Yeah. But you know what's really cool about those memories is that Havoc is going to play with Dragoria at the Aggie Theater, and that is like literally one of the first places I ever took pictures or saw metal bands.
Yeah.
Skinned opened for Deicide there, and they opened for, I think, what was it, Mortician? But I think Mortician ended up playing like the Sugar Silos because they wouldn't let them play. They got like banned from playing in town or something. They were too evil. I don't remember. I was really young. I was really fucking young, dude. I was really young, and I still have the T-shirt. People are always like, "That's a sick House by the Cemetery shirt. Where'd you get that?" Like they think I got it like online or something. I'm like, I bought it out of their fucking van, like in the Sugar Silos.
I got it from the 90s.
I've had it for so long.
I'm that old. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was good times. But yeah, like it all comes around. It comes full circle, and like. Funny thing is I'm still doing it, and their Skin just put out more music. That's like a fucking ever revolving door of singers. There's always so many different.
It's not your cousins anymore?
My cousin hasn't been in the band in a long time, and then neither of my cousins have been actually. But then
With the
Travis-
karaoke machine was there.
Travis is still in it. Yeah, Dan still has a fucking karaoke machine. Dude.
Give it back if you're not going to use it.
That's true. We should probably wrap this shit up because I think I have to get out of the
we're supposed
studio
to
space.
show.
Yeah.
But or we're just listening to Tim's music on the radio. He's playing Iron Maiden,
Okay.
hallowed by the name. But yeah, we
Oh,
can
yeah.
say goodbye to the YouTube. You guys want to plug your show again?
Later. You can say it this time.
HQ. What month are we in right now?
April. It's
No,
April
it's March.
right now. It's
Right now
March.
it's
Alright.
March.
Yeah.
So the next one.
Uh-huh.
April.
So
April
April
Fools.
3rd at HQ. Flotsam and Jetsam. Be there.
Well, so
All
you're
right.
gonna let me do
Or
it.
be square.
And tune in next Monday for Adam. And yeah, it'll be fun. Paige will be there.
Nice.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
be good. Good time. See you
Tune
next
in.
Monday.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
That's right. Mouse.
Bye. I need a
That is a
mouse.
fancy mouse. That is nice.
I dropped one of these on the floor.